So ever since I picked up this $1,000 beauty of a BMW, I've noticed that once I get up to highway speeds, there's a slight vibration that permeates through the cabin and it just makes it annoying to drive. And after doing some research, we were able to pinpoint the driveshaft U-joints being the main culprit. And if we are ever going to get this car ready to be beat the crap out of, we need to address this problem and get it fixed. So I got the car up on the lift and we picked ourselves up a replacement U-joint and we're gonna give it a go to see if we can swap out the old one, install this brand new one, despite the BMW driveshafts not being serviceable or the U-joints not being replaceable. Doing so will save us roughly $400, and considering the fact that this car cost $1,000, why would I put almost half of the value into just one long length of metal? So that's why we're gonna do it ourselves. I got the driveshaft in the vise, and you can see with it nice and secure that this end that connects to the differential is so loose. A matter of fact, I am surprised that this hasn't caused any more damage through the drive line just with how loose it is. So now our first step is to punch out these caps that hold in the U-joint itself. And after watching tons of YouTube videos, a 13mm socket fits right in the end there, and we'll just hit it with the sledge and hopefully it'll pop out. All right, buddy. You're coming out whether you like it or not. So after struggling for what, Mike? Probably 5-6 hours trying to get this crap out, we finally were able to remove the old U-joint. Here it is in its glory without the caps or any of the needle bearings. I definitely recommend using a press if you have one. We don't. But yeah, you could see just how mangled these caps got trying to press them or hammer them out. But from a combination of using sockets to press the bearing, not bearing, why do I keep thinking that? The U-joint out, we got it out, and I have since sanded down the edges of all of the burrs, and we're gonna try to press the new U-joint in. U-joint. We got the replacement thing here. I'm gonna say thing because I'm tired of saying U-joint. So what we're gonna need to do is take these caps off. I don't wanna lose any of the bearings inside. We'll make sure that we keep these little O-rings on. Take the flange, secure it in here without damaging it. So just nice and loose. Slide this in. One edge and on the other. And this is where it gets a little scary because now we'll have to align these caps perfectly. So maybe we'll just lightly tap them into place and then hope that it's okay. See, it's already a little cockeyed and that's what scares me. So we pressed the caps in and it's just an extra little bit of security instead of trying to re-stake. So that means re-pinch the edge of the metal to where the cap won't come out. I figured we'll just tack weld it. That way, if I ever need to do it again, I'll just buy a new drive shaft and save myself the time, because this has been a pain in my tuchus. All right, I'm ready. There's one.
You say that. You're supposed to say welding.
This little clown. And well, let's hope that works, because I don't want to mess with this thing again.
Let's see those welds, buddy.
Oh yeah, look at those boogers.
Yeah, well, what can I say? I'm a professional. Professional booger welder.
You sure do pick them right, huh?
Yeah, buddy.
What the f is this? Oh, that's splattered.
I can explain.
I can explain.
Now we can go ahead and reinstall this sucker. And I swear, if it breaks on us within an hour of driving, watch, it'll probably break as soon as we get it driving again. I'm just gonna scrap the BMW. Or give it to Victor so he can finally drift.
This thing can't drift. This has no power.
We'll weld the diff and you'll be able to.
Weld the
Hey, Mr. Welder.
Weld an LS to it because it needs it.
No. Just take the diff cover off, weld it for me. He's a civil engineer, he should know how to weld. and then you send it.
Right. When I'm building the bridge, I weld it together.
News to me if you don't.
Oh.
All right, all that work, all for a stupid drive shaft. It better pay off.
A non-serviceable drive
A non-serviceable drive shaft, yes. BMW, I hate you.
Now you're never gonna get sponsored by BMW.
They actually don't like drifters. Like, they don't recognize drifting as a professional motorsport at all.
That's not true.
No, it is true.
Didn't BMW sponsor that, like, the world record for like the longest donut?
Oh, but yeah, anything beyond that? No, they don't support any of that.
The car's moving.
Yeah. No weird vibrations, but really it happens above 60 miles an hour. So that's where we'll really see if it fixed or not.
I don't think I've ever heard the tires squeal like that or spin that long.
It's the power from the new U-joint.
Yeah,
No, that's just one wheel peel for you. If it's gonna break on us, it's gonna break now, because I ain't gonna be easy on her. All right, we're above 60.
I hear a little something. Oh yeah.
Okay, well that's the whirring noise, but it's not nearly as bad. So I think it's okay. I think. I hope.
I mean,
We'll have to see after a couple hundred miles.
I don't think it can get worse.
Well, I mean, it's definitely better. Come on, BMW. What, is there like a break-in period for U-joints, you think?
I don't think so. There's a break period. Holy shit.
What we really need to do is weld the diff, inflate the tires to 70 PSI, and then have some fun. And then Victor, drift battle. Who can link the course first?
All right, let's do it.
Welcome to 2022 with Ambush Drift, who has finally found his place in the kitchen.
Wait, what? I haven't taken up cooking as a hobby or anything. Jess made this soup a couple days ago, and we, being the kind-hearted souls, are gonna deliver some to my good old friends that got COVID. We've been cooped up in the house for the last couple of days just to ensure that we don't spread it, since we have been exposed since we hung out with one of my buddies who didn't show his symptoms but is now full-fledged sick. So what better to do than to deliver some good old tasty soup to the homies and hope that they get better, because it's tough just hanging out with this one.
Sorry, what was that?
Oh, love you.
What was that?
Don't hurt me, please.
Sweet.
Please. Jess has added the final touches to our little care packages for the homies. Look at that. Get well soon, lol, rip bozo. That's definitely from Jess's heart, isn't it?
It's from the bottom of my heart.
But since it has been about 2-3 weeks since we have done the drive shaft in the BMW, figured I'd give you guys a little update and let you know that it basically didn't work. Like I said earlier in the video, I wanted to put at least a couple hundred miles on it. That has been done, and now we got the vibration back. So yeah, after driving it all the way down to Daytona to pick up some paint for the FRS, I realized that up above 65-ish miles an hour, we get that whirring noise that we've been trying to avoid. And I'm trying to see if maybe you can hear it, especially when I let off throttle, which makes sense because then there's gonna be play within that U-joint and the vibration ensues. I don't know if you can hear the humming through here, but it's there, right, Jay?
No, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I wish you weren't lying. So yes, I guess you could say this was ultimately a failure and a waste of time to try to repair the U-joints. But my good friend Pedro, when I told him that I was going through this whole trouble to replace that one U-joint, he had said that there's a specific tool for it. He sent me a video of it, and I'm like, well, that would have made my life much easier. Basically like a press that pinches on both sides evenly so it would push out the caps and not require such brute force to get them out. Regardless, It drives fine, it's just annoying at certain speeds. Okay, stop number 1. The Crescent Beach Mansion. Gotta drop off this soup and get out of here before he even realizes we're even here. Go, go, go!
Where's the chocolate? Did you drop the chocolate?
The chocolate was dropped. We should at the very least have ding-dong ditched him or something, right? To get him to come outside.
Yeah, that
I
was
guess-
anticlimactic.
I'll just give him a call real quick. So Victor, I hope you feel better, boss. FBI, open up! I brought you something, sir. Well, we'll drop it here. Okay. Okay, well, care packages have been delivered. Homies, I hope you feel better. Expect tons of FRS videos to come. I've been sanding my life away on it. I got all the paint for it, primers, sealers, all of that. That should be the next video, so be on the look for that.
Do you want to say anything about me after being together for a year?
Oh, yeah.
Did you want to acknowledge
Yeah,
that
yeah.
in any way?
Happy anniversary to Jess. It's been 1 year together. I love you very much. Thank you for sticking through me through all of this.
Sticking through you?
Sticking with me. Yeah, I meant, that's what I meant. Yeah. And with that said, you guys have an awesome day. See you next time. Peace.